I'm going to call this an early February update video for Big Boy 4014 because there may be more information coming down the pipe here. We'll just have to see how things turn out. Currently, the Big Boy has been pressure tested. The boiler has been pressure tested to 300 psi, and it's held it just fine. They hooked a giant compressor up to it and pumped it up, and hammered on some of the bolts that they did just to see if anything would pop out. Leak, I guess. 300 psi, a bolt head goes shooting out. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. They actually took it up higher than that, to like 375 or something like that. So that's pretty good to know. So the next step they have to do, and they may have already done this at this point, I'm not entirely sure, but the next step after this will be to do 300 psi of steam pressure, and I would imagine it would pass that with no problem, but they have to test it with 300 with steam pressure at 300 psi just to make sure everything is good to go. Once they do that, they'll finish the assembly of Big Boy. They've also been converting the firebox to burn oil. One of the things they had to remove was the ash pan, and they replaced that essentially with a big frame that the burner itself was going to be mounted to. As far as the tender goes, my understanding, what I've been told, is that the plan is to use 3985's tender for the next 3 or so years, which is also going to be during the time that the Challenger is going to be getting its overhaul. And I'm guessing 3 years or so is about their expected time. So I guess they're figuring that since they have the tender, they might as well go ahead and use it. Whether they renumber it to 4014, I don't know at this point in time. They will probably have to renumber it because it would look kind of odd if you had 4014 rolling down the tracks and a tender of 3985. I think there'd be some people that would have a little bit of an issue with that. But the 3985 tender is being used as the basis for them to line up the tubing and the piping and all that stuff when they're laying it out in Big Boy, so it'll just plug right up. So presumably when they get to converting 4014's tender, it'll just be a duplicate of 3985 essentially, because they'll already have the plumbing routed in the same places where 3985's is. So anyway, that's what I've heard about the tender on the Challenger and what the plan is for the next 3 or 4 years or so of the 4014's operation. That's the tender they're going to be using apparently. So I would guess that 4014's tender is going to be getting its conversion to hold oil during that 3-year period while the Challenger is being rebuilt, I guess. That seems to be what the plan is. So that's the update for early February 2019. If I have any more information, I will definitely post another video. And that's all I have for now. So thank you very much for watching. See you again right here. Peace out, everybody.